recording here. Oh, it's almost time. Okay, we do have red folder news today at 10 a.m., I think, right? Yep, Wednesday, 10 a.m. So we've got some red folder news there today. We'll throw this down here and we will get started. Okay, also today, guys, if you see here on my screen, I'm trading on the full contracts today because I'm trading on a really big account today. So it'd be kind of crazy for me to trade on the micro contracts there. So yeah, don't trade on these contracts on a 50K account. You want to trade on the micro contracts, which are in the course. Okay, let's get going here. We're going to set things up. So we're going to find 7. So 7 p.m. right there, all the way to, so that's probably it right there. And it's one of these yeah, so back there. Okay, that looks good. And then we're going to set up the US30. So once again, guys, I'm trading on full contracts today. So don't trade on the same charts as me if you're on like a 50K account. Okay. So from here, and then this guy just looks like that. Okay. Yep. Okay, that's good. So those are all set up. And yeah, today could be another interesting day because we've got all the red folder news later in the day today, right at 10 a.m. So we'll have to see what happens there. Or is it going to be like, remember, I think 2 days ago, Monday or something like that, we had red folder news at 10 a.m. and it basically did it took out liquidity on the 1-minute chart. So it didn't really do that much. Okay, this is the 15-minute chart here, guys. I do see a trend line coming across here. So I'm going to actually add, this is the NASDAQ. So I'm going to add the trend line to the NASDAQ there. We'll just leave it there on the chart because that's an obvious trend line. So that's good. We'll drop back down here. We got 1 more minute for the US30 trade setup to happen. And it's ready to go. Okay, so US30 is giving us a long, it looks like here. So I'm just going to wait for the entry model. And then you would basically take a long, it's going to want to go for here if it gives us an entry model. But yeah, it's not giving us an entry model just yet. Yep. So we have to wait. So if we get a body open above here, then we would want to go, let's just see if there's any fair value gaps on the, yeah, there's a little wee one right here. And then all through here there is. So you can see it's breaking above there now, but I would like to actually see it come way up here. Like there's one right there. There's a bunch there. So basically our target for this trade would be the VWAP, which would be a pretty nice trade. So yeah, it still hasn't gave us the entry model. So yeah, it's really moving here. So I'll have to wait a bit to see. And this isn't an A+ setup because it's below the VWAP as well. So, oh, some noise there. Okay. And okay, so I get nervous. Sorry, guys. I get nervous when I trade on the full contracts here because it's like I'm going to do, yeah, I'll just do 1 lot for this first trade just to warm up here. Yeah, because it's 1 lot is 10 micro lots, right? So yeah, it can be pretty nerve-wracking, but then my account's the size to do that. I'm waiting for a payout in Tradeify, so I don't have an account to trade on in there. I should probably just buy another one in there. Trade on that. Okay, so here's our trend line. So this is what I'm watching. You see the trend line is lining up with the VWAP, guys. This is the NASDAQ, so we still have another 10 minutes for our NASDAQ trade. This guy's giving us our entry, okay, there. So we'll just kind of wait around from that. It's in profits right now. And yeah, you just take your profits at any time that you want. Okay. And I'm going to actually put a take profit. Holy shit. My take profit's going to be $600 if this plays out. Okay. Anyways, we'll go and boom. Okay. I just took my take profits on this trade, guys, because, oh no, it's doing the same thing it did for me yesterday. Did it get me out of the trade? Yes, it did. Okay, good. So I know that sounds kind of unbelievable, but yeah, this little trade right here with these two candles, guys, made me close to $600. I'll post it in the group because I know a lot of people might be thinking, "What the heck?" But I'm trading on a full lot because my account's big. Okay, so this guy here has broken the trend line. We're not going to take that trade though because it's 9:36. This guy here, take your profits at any time. Like it's almost at our take profit there. So just take your profits anytime. That's a good little trade. And I'm gonna delete this trend line on the NASDAQ because it broke it. Um, what the heck? My computer's making some weird noises. What is that weird noise it just made? Oh, someone messaged me in school. What's this? I like your style. Oh, okay. This is just a message from a new member. Someone just joined. Okay. Yeah, so I would get out of this trade, guys. If you're in this US30 trade, just get out. I sold on this candle here, so I would definitely get out of that because it's so close to the VWAP, it could come back down, or who knows? Maybe it might break through and go all the way to the top of the Tokyo range, but that's a good little move there that it made. So we'll still wait around here, and 9:45 is what we're waiting for the Nasdaq. And let's just back out and let's look at the hourly chart of the Nasdaq. So overall, the general trend is up, but this is the New York session. So normally, New York session is a reversal of London session. So we could actually come back down today, but we don't know. We got to wait. Overall, things look bullish. We'll know in about 30 minutes, probably, is the trend of New York session there. But this is the hourly chart, and you can clearly see it's just making higher highs and higher lows, and it's trending up, right? Okay. This guy's coming down. This guy broke our trend line. Let's just delete the trend line. I would not short from here. Let's just wait. But let's look for fair value gaps in price. So you can see price is likely going to come down to the green line here. Okay, but I wouldn't take that trade. Let's play her safe. Okay. So we'll wait around and we will see what is going on. Yeah. Oh, also, we'll look at gold today as well because that worked out good yesterday. Hopefully, you guys took that gold trade because it was a banger. So, right at the end of yesterday's live, we found that gold trade, and then it played out 2 minutes after I stopped the live. So I know because I had some people message me saying, "Oh, that's awesome," the gold trade that we took, and then I only had one guy message me and say that he missed it. So hopefully, you guys got it. So it's almost back down to the green line. This is the US30. And NASDAQ, NASDAQ just going sideways. So this could be the bottom of the NASDAQ there, but we have to wait. We've got another 6 minutes to wait, guys. You don't want to be trading the NASDAQ in the first 15 minutes because that's when all the liquidity for the session comes in. Like basically, we're waiting for the institutions to get in to the NASDAQ, and then normally they'll pick a direction. Like it'll look something like this, and it'll either break down and then we trade short, or it'll break up and we trade long. But we have to wait and see. So this guy's around the area where I want it to be. Let's just look at the fair value gaps here again. Yeah, so this, you can see there's a fair value gap from here to here. So this green line, so it should stop somewhere around here and then possibly go back up. It could only come up to here though. So we'll have to see what happens, or maybe it comes down to take out this liquidity. We don't know. We're not in a trade, so we don't really care what happens, but we're just going to wait and we're going to see here. So we've done one trade so far, which was for me it was awesome. I made almost $600 on the first trade, which was good. But it's just because I'm trading on on the full contracts here. Okay, so once again for the people, how many people is there now? There is, it says 10 people, but I don't know if there's actually 10. So, anyways, for the people that have showed up, um, and you missed the start of this here, I'm trading my on the full contracts today, guys, because I'm waiting for a withdrawal from the firm. So I'm trading on full contracts today in a different account. So don't trade on the same contracts as I'm trading on, or your lot size is going to be all messed up. Okay, but you should, a good, like in the course, there's lot size. I talk about lot size. In a good lot size for the Nasdaq for a 50K account, I feel, sorry guys, I feel is 3 lots because it gives you enough wiggle room for if you kind of, you don't follow your risk management rules and you kind of let it go against you, it's going to take it a long time to go and, give you the $2,000 loss or whatever you have on your limit there. And most people, if they let it go against them, maybe it's $500 or so that they'd actually lose. Like if you totally let the trade go against you, right? You're just not following your risk management rules. So that's why I think 3 lots is good for the NASDAQ. And then US30, I think like around basically double, like 6 lots, like 6 to 8, 10 if it's a really good A plus setup. And then of course, if it's an A plus setup, like all your confirmations line up, it's a long, it's above the VWAP, it's, you know, giving you all the confirmations. It's the trend is up. It's going into a stage 2, or it's creating higher highs on the 1 minute chart, all that kind of stuff. Basically, all the confirmations I teach you in the course. Then you can like up your lot size, right? Maybe you might want to trade on 5 lots with a 50K account. Okay. And that's really when you're going to have the days where, you take your 3 trades and you make $1,000 or something with your 3 trades, right? And then the best thing to do, I'm actually going to make a video today about this. The video from my car will be about this. Is you don't want to change your trading style or strategy once you pass your test. Once you pass your firm test, guys, you're going to feel totally different. Like it's kind of in a way, it's like going from trading a paper account. Paper trading is where you're trading just on numbers and it's not even real. Um, it's like it feels like that compared to trading on a live account, kind of, right? So yeah, you cannot change your trading strategy or style, or your risk management. Like definitely keep your risk management the same, or you're going to blow your account. You're going to lose it. And most people that pass, guys, they actually lose their first account that they pass. They lose it within the first couple days. Most people on average, right? So you just have to think about that as like, okay, I did the right things to pass this thing. Now I just got to stick and stay on track and not change anything. So you can see here the US30s, it did, basically what I said there, came down to the green line, and now we're getting a little push up here. And then I think I said it's going to come up to around this area. There's a fair value gap here. Yeah, right here. So it kind of pushed above and then it pushed below green line a bit, but it's going neutral. It's not giving us a trade right now, so we just have to wait. And the Nasdaq is almost at our trade setup, which we've got one more minute for it, and it's possibly going to give us a short, but I'm not 100% sure I like it because it's right by that bottom of Tokyo, but it has broken below. So this could be actually a liquidity sweep from the past. Let's go see. Let's see what's back here. Yeah, so you can see it's coming probably for all this stuff down here. So we're gonna put our line there because this is the trade setup. Um, this is probably not the trade we want, guys. If it does break below, it could just go this far, right? Or maybe even to this wick, which would be okay. Okay, I'm gonna take the trade when it gives the entry model if it doesn't hit here, and like before it gives the model. But I'm gonna drop my lot sizes like dramatically, which I can't really do because I'm trading on full contracts. So yeah, I'm gonna tell you guys if you're gonna take this trade, this short, which is a crappy trade, like this is basically your take profit. You want to drop your lot size. So maybe this is a fun trade for you and just go in with one lot, just for the experience type thing. Okay. And if it touches this, yeah, there you go. Okay, we're not taking the trade. I was just gonna say if it touches that before it gives the entry model, then we shouldn't really take it. It's overextended, guys. Look at the size of this candle. Okay. I know it's a 1 minute candle, but still we're scalp trading. So think about it this way. If you're, say, swing trading or intraday trading, and this was an hourly candle, would you get in a short here? Probably not. So it's kind of the same thing, right? It's just way overextended. You can see the daily range over here is, it's right to the downside, right? Like it's almost at the day's low. This is the day's low, basically, right? The 24-hour low, basically, right? So it's probably going for this liquidity here. So this kind of sucks for us because this is our A plus setup trade. It's not a good trade, right? Okay, like soon as it touches here, we don't really know what's going to happen. Is it going to continue down or is it just going to turn right back up? So it's pretty much touched it. You can see there's a little bit of space there, but they might have grabbed all the liquidity that they need to get into the market. And if it does, a candle body does open below this here. So if I was to move my line like that and we get a candle body open here, then it could go for all this, which then we could get in a trade. But I'd want to see something like this happen, goes back up and then comes back down. I think just jumping in a short here, guys, is too risky. Here's the other not so great thing about today's trading, which it's too bad this landed on a Wednesday, is we have red folder news today at 10 a.m., which is in 12 minutes. So yeah. Okay, so you can see it's taken out that. So I'd really just like to see it come back up, guys. I don't want to just jump in a trade here. I know it feels like, oh, we got to go short. We got to go short. And you're probably thinking like, oh, I wish I had a got in here, but yeah, you can't think like that. If we go back to the 1 minute chart, you can see it did give us our entry. Oh, sorry, that was a 15-minute candle. Yeah, so same thing. Huge ass candle, right? Okay. So you can see here, like this was our entry, but the candle opened likely like around here, right? Remember how quick it came down? Okay, so it's broken that um, line there. And let's just go back to the 15-minute. We're gonna go. And yeah, sorry guys, I thought the 15-minute was the 1 minute chart, but still, it's the same thing. It's like look at this, right? It's telling us if we were to jump in a short, it would be high risk. Uh, but man, is it ever moving? Okay, it's going for this stuff right here. And this would be the overall, we would love to see price come down here. And who knows, maybe with that red folder news, they'll bring price down here. So I'm going to put a line way down there. And I'm going to put another line right here because this is the start of the gap is right there. So this here is a big, huge fair value gap on the 15-minute chart. This is probably where they're taking price right now is to here. And even myself, guys, like my gut right now is saying to myself, why didn't you get in this trade? This would be so amazing. You could show people how much money, oh my God, kind of thing. But you just can't let yourself think like that. You have to play it safe, right? Like it would suck to get in here and then it just goes back up. And we don't know if it's going to do that or not. We know there's a huge fair value gap from here to here. I'm going to actually make this different colors. We'll do like this like brown color. Okay. And we know something, if it comes down here, something's going to happen within this area. Like maybe this will be the reversal. It hits that and then goes back up. And then we can actually take a trade. Or if it comes all the way down here and then starts to go back up, we'll have to see. And then the NASDAQ. So it did its little thing. It went up. Now it's coming back down. And, or sorry, this is US30. We could, so I want to see what happens when it touches here. So if it comes down to this red line, this we know this is really, really strong support, and we could actually take a long from here, but we would be trading against the 15-minute chart. You can see the 15-minute chart right now. If this next candle opens, it still has 9 minutes. But if the next candle opens down here, then that's really bearish. So this would be a very high risk trade if we were to long from this strong support here. So, anyways, when it gets there, we'll have to we'll have to look in to see what we should be doing. This guy is making its little leg up here. So I'll have to wait and see. Man, my phone keeps on buzzing. Oh shit. My wife's like, plug in your car. I forgot to plug in my car because we have soccer tonight and I gotta drive 3 hours again. So 6 hours of driving. Or I'll just message her back and say, yes, I will. um, yeah. And then I see there's 3 messages here in the school community. I'm just gonna check them really fast because maybe there's something wrong with the live and you guys are trying to tell me something. Just give me a second. Uh, no, it's just the new member. Um, just saying like, "Oh, this looks so cool," stuff like that. I'm glad you guys like this, like what I've put together here. I think it's pretty good. Pretty good. I think in a year from now, we're gonna have like a real big solid community and that should be fun. Like it's gonna feel real good, guys, when there's like 50 people watching these lives and stuff. It'd be pretty neat. So this is coming right back up to where I want it to go, to this red line. It would be awesome, guys, if it got rejected from the red line, like basically started going like this, and then came down, and then started trading down here. Okay, this is where I want price to go. But we don't know. Who knows? Maybe it's gonna go all the way back up. We don't know. We gotta just wait around. Once we start to see things go sideways like this, like see the wicks are kind of equal and it's like turning over, that's when we know we can get into a short. Okay. Let's look at the 15-minute chart. It's pretty bearish, but that's a big, huge wick. So we don't know just yet. Let's wait. But yeah, that's what I'd like to see. I'd like to see it just kind of turn over there. This guy, we had like 9 minutes on the 15-minute candle, so that's kind of what we're waiting for. So it did come down to, where I was talking about where I'd like to see it go is down to here. And okay, so with this guy, this is a very high risk trade, guys, but you could get into a long here. So I'm actually going to do it. I'm going to drop my lot size because it's US30, so I can drop it pretty big. I'm going to drop it to 10 lots. I'm going to do a buy in here of 10 lots. Okay. So I got in with 10 lots into there and I'm going to take really quick profits here. Um, okay. Like, I mean, really freaking quick. Like, as soon as it kind of gives me a little boom, above there, I'm getting out because I'm trading on a you see the contracts I'm trading on, guys, they're freaking huge. So just a little touch of profit there is gonna be good. We'll put our trend line in there. Once again, this is a very high risk trade. Like, look at here, I'm trading totally against the 15-minute chart. Okay, we've got another 5 minutes for this to open up. Okay, so yeah, if you're not confident, do not take this freaking trade. Okay, and I'm gonna look. I should have done this before I got into the trade, but I know there's gaps up here. So there's one. Oh shit! It almost touched this gap. That's what I want. So I want to get out around here, and there's a gap way the heck up here. So it might go all the way up there. That would be awesome, but I'm gonna get out before that. I'm taking my profit right now. Okay. So I got out of the trade, guys. You can stay in if you like. I'm just uh, trading on a huge account and I'm not used to it. But, anyways, you guys, like what I said, I made like $600 almost from these two candles here. So imagine how big the account is, right? Okay. So this guy, there's a fair value gap right here. So that fair value gap's touched. There. I don't know why this is here. Anyways, I must put that there by mistake. Um, but yeah, this overall, like that's the target, but I would not like you have this here as well, right? So yeah, I wouldn't just hang on to this thing. Like I'd be taking profit like anytime you want. You're in a bit of profit right now. So just take it anytime you want. There. I don't like the look of this, how this guy's so high and then these two here are low. Right here, let's zoom in here and look at this because yeah, so I don't like the look of this here, guys. So you're in profit. So I'd actually get out of this trade, but it could go up to there. We'll see. Okay. And then this guy here is showing the signs of what I was talking about is the weakness, like it's starting to turn over, right? Remember, I used this one for example. So this is looking good. Uh, if a body opens below here, we could get into a short. So above this line here, this is a fair value gap. The model I teach you in the course, you'd enter when it body opens below here. Okay, so your red line would be across here. It's just I'm trying to get more trades for you guys during these lives. Like I'm trying to do like 6 or 7 trades or 5 trades or whatever. So, we're not waiting for price to come all the way down here. So this would be our entry is if a body opens here, I'm going to take this trade. I'm going to drop my lot sizes. I'll just do 5 lots on this big, huge account and then NASDAQ. And I'm waiting for my entry model here. So we got 16 more seconds. Okay, let's just look at fair value gaps. Ugh. I don't know. I don't know if I like this trade. This is the fair value gap. Like it's basically ends right there. But I'm thinking price is going to come all the way down there. So I think this is our entry. Nope, not yet. Okay. Let's put our trend line on here. So this guy's still trying to go up, but you can see it's kind of going sideways here. So I think this trade, guys, like you should have got out of it, right? It's done. We took our profits. This guy here, our entry would be on our next candle. You know what? I'm gonna do it, guys. I'm just gonna really drop my lot size because I'm doing doing really good today. So I'm gonna drop my lot size to 3, which is pretty much nothing, because I don't like that it's already taken out the lowest fair value gap. So basically, the best model for this would be to enter down here, right? So if it doesn't give us our entry, then we know not to get into that trade. But we could get an entry model here pretty soon. No, I'm not taking that. Yeah. Okay. So it didn't really do us any good. This line needs to be about here. Okay. So it didn't give us our trade, which I feel good about because This one here took out that fair value gap. It was down here. So NASDAQ right now is saying do not trade. We've done 2 trades so far, so I'm gonna mark this down. We've done 2 trades. And okay, that's good that we didn't take the trade because it's red folder news in 1 minute, which I forgot to set my alarm for. Normally, I set an alarm if I'm trading and there's red folder news coming up. So good thing this didn't give us our entry, or we would have been in it for red folder news. So yeah, we have to wait about 3 to 4 minutes if we're following our risk management rules. Is we're not trading during red folder news, no matter what it is. Like this is, I don't even know if that's going to move price or not, but it is red folder news. With the Tradeify, you can trade, I believe, during red folder news, but I don't recommend doing it, guys, because you could get in a trade and then it wicks out on the 1 minute chart, and then boom, you're at minus $500 on your 3 lots within seconds, right? So yeah, it's neutral right now. This guy over here, I'd say, is neutral as well. And here's the red folder news. So it's not really doing that much, but we'll have to wait and see. It's probably just going to take this out and then go back down, but we'll wait. So it's 10 a.m. right now. Okay. Yeah, so this red folder news is not doing that much. So it's the same as I think it was Monday or Tuesday. Yeah, it was Monday when we had our last red folder news, and it kind of did the same thing. It just wicked out the high and the low on the 1 minute chart um, within one candle. So this one barely did anything, but it could change the trend here. You know, if we get a body open here, then it changes the 1 minute trend, which could take us up to the VWAP, right? And then we don't get this trade that I'm looking for. Is I'd like to see price come down here, but we don't know. US30 is just going sideways. Let's glance at gold right now. After that gold trade yesterday, I was like, I got to start looking at gold. So gold kind of looks like the Nasdaq a little bit. I think overall it's a downtrend. Yep, and it's going sideways on the 1 minute chart. Just waiting. Okay, so we got no trade right now. So not a very productive day. We've only done 2 trades, guys. And even during the red folder news, like right before, a couple minutes before 10, we had a trade set up, but then it never gave us our entry model. Okay, so maybe the trend's reversing in the NASDAQ here. Because if we get a body open above this red line with our next candle, it's in 9 seconds, it probably will, then we could end up back up here. So we'll have to think about that. So there, this is not an entry model, by the way, guys. It's just back in our 15-minute like range, basically. This is where all the volume is. Likely, it's going to go for a fair value gap here. So we could look at that and we could call a high risk trade here. Yeah. So up there. So basically to the VWAP. There. Okay. So we could call a high risk trade. I would say once you get a body open in this Tokyo range, because it could do this and just go sideways here, because this is really, really strong resistance, is this green box. Okay. So wait and we'll see what happens there. And we could take a little quick trade from here to here. And likely, if it comes up here and then a body opens above the VWAP, it could go all the way up to here. So we'll have to wait and see. So anyways, that's what I'm looking at now for our next trade. And US30 is just freaking ranging again, not giving us anything. Anyways, we did get that really nice trade, the first trade in US30 here. So yeah, guys, just a really slow day. Two trades so far. Normally Wednesdays are like good. It's the middle of the week, and yeah, normally you get a lot of volume and stuff. Well, in the Nasdaq there was a lot of volume coming in. Yeah, nothing here. So I'm going to put a trend line on here just to see if it breaks and we go sideways. But yeah, this would be our next trade is a body open, basically above all this stuff. And then we do a long to the VWAP, which is this is a fair value gap here. So you'll probably want to wick to that. But you can see it's breaking here. So we could just go sideways here. But yeah, it's messing with people. Like it was totally looking like we are gonna come down here today, and then now we're looking like we might go up here. So it's a tricky day, and I think that's why I've only taken 2 trades so far. It's just because we're getting a lot of, like, undecision going on in the market here. Okay. Uh, yeah, this guy also is giving us no trades, like, we know this is really strong here, and we did take a little trade through here, but, we have to wait and see what we're gonna do. Okay, this is breaking this trend line, so it could just go sideways. There, we'll see if gold is still doing the same. Yeah, gold is just going sideways as well. It would be good to get another 2 trades today because, I think that's our record for the, least amount of trades during these lives is 4 trades, and we've only taken 2 so far, and we got another 20 minutes to trade, so we better get some more trades in here because at least you wanna take at least 3 trades, but don't force it. But yeah, you want to take 3 trades, and that's part of your risk management is to take 3 trades and just deal with the outcome of your 3 trades. Because I've found with my trading and with most traders, guys, scalp traders, they're going to say 3 trades. And what I found with mine is once I start doing more than 3 in the same session, okay, you can trade every damn session if you want, just do 3 trades. But once I do more than 3 trades, this is what I found is I start to lose my profits that I made from the first 3 trades. Right? So it's kind of like a way to be safe. Okay, yeah, we're just going sideways here. So this is still in play, guys. If this goes sideways, these shorts all the way down to here could still be in play because sideways is always, you know, market stages, right? Like this is a stage 3. It can go straight into a stage 2 again, but this is normally a stage 3 is when it goes up and then it goes sideways. And if we get a body open below this red line, then that's signs of bearishness. Like it's going to come back down. I'm going to delete this fair value gap here because we have enough visual there for it to see what's going on. And you have a little wee trend line going like this, but this is the 1 minute chart, so it doesn't mean that much. So I wouldn't put it on your chart. But yeah, right now I'm sitting here and I'm like, I don't know which way it's going to go. It's either going to go up here or it's going to go down here. So we don't know. Not giving us a trade. Is there more news later today? Like, what the heck's going on? No, there's nothing. The next red folder news is 8:30 a.m. on Friday. So when it goes sideways, it is good because you know it's going to give you a trade. Think of it this way: it's like a spring, like compacting, and then all of a sudden it's going to go, but you don't know which way it's going to go. So for me, this is what I like to do with this kind of stuff: is you just set your lines up like that, right? And then you know, okay, if it breaks above here and we get a body open there, we go long. If a body opens below here, we go short. That is pretty much my strategy for Tokyo session, believe it or not. I find this on the 15-minute chart, and then that's how I trade the Tokyo session, and I get one, like, amazing trade out of it. And one amazing trade, guys, like, once you get your lot sizes and you're confident in your trades, like, one amazing trade could be $500 for you, right? Even on a 50K account. And that all comes from just getting confident with, trading on, your lot sizes. Like, you're never gonna make $500 trading on one lot, but one lot is good to learn on because it builds up your confidence, and then once you look back and you look back at over, say, the last week or something, and you've done 3 trades a day, whatever that is, over the week, and you look back and you're like, "Oh, I only had 3 losing trades out of these, like, 30 trades or whatever that I did, or 20 trades." And then that gives you confidence to be like, okay, if I up my lot size to say 3 or 4 lots even, and I just don't change anything in my trading, then I'm going to make a lot more money, right? You just you can't change anything. You just have to keep everything the same and you'll do good. Okay, so this guy right now is kind of looking. Still, it's like I got no clue what's gonna happen here. Like, they're gonna go up here, we're gonna go down here. But if you're just to back out and look at this, look at this, look at this, you kind of expect it to go up. But I'm not saying it's gonna go up. I'm just saying, like, that's kinda like what it's trying to tell us is, "Hey, I think I wanna go up," but guys, this is so strong, the bottom of the Tokyo range, that, it could just do this for the next 10 minutes and then turn down, okay? So this is good here, it's touched it. That's what we want, and we want a body to open above. Okay, if we get a body open above here, then just jumping along, this is your target. Okay, this guy is going sideways. It's still telling us not to trade, but we're getting that setup, which I talked about in the NASDAQ here. So I'm going to get my lots ready, and I'll do not 8. Let's just do 6 lots in here. I've already made pretty good money today in this big account, so I'm gonna do 6 lots in this. Uh, you do like 1 or you do 3 or whatever you want, here, and we gotta wait 7 seconds or so, and the body has to open within this green area, okay? So, still not yet. Hopefully, we get hopefully, we get our entry, and it's not all the way up here by the time we get in. Yeah, so, like, guys, never just jump in a trade just because you're like, "Oh, it's in that area," right? Who knows? It could go all the way up here and then give us our entry and then come back down, right? So, let's just wait. I'm gonna put my trend line on here, okay? And if you're ever like, I can't take it, I gotta get in," then go in with 1 lot size and then write down in your journal what happens to you. Did you lose money? Did it work out for you? And if it works out for you 10 times, then maybe that's the strategy you should use. Kind of thing, okay? But I can guarantee you that normally, if you don't wait for your entry model, you don't have a plan, so then it'll just go against you and you'll lose money, right? But, it's looking like it's gonna give us something here. There you go. Okay, so that's your entry model. So now I'm going in. I'm gonna buy. Okay, so I'm in there. Man, it's giving me horrible entries. It's like I'm in where the price is, but it bought like a couple ticks above where price was when I clicked the button. And that's all has to do with the broker you're with. This broker is not Tradeovate that I'm using right now. Tradeovate's really good, guys. That's what most of the firms use is Tradeovate. Okay, so we're in a little bit of profit now if you got in exactly, I guess, where I did. Um, and this is another one, guys. Like, we're just looking for around the VWAP is where we want to take our profit. Like, as I said, it could go all the way up here, but you can't be greedy. With scalp trading, we're using like a larger lot size and we're just trying to take little quick trades. This is our third trade and it's not moving that quick, which I don't like. So if it breaks this trend line here, guys, I'm out. I'm going to get out of the trade if it breaks the trend line. but we just want to see a nice move, even a wick up to there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to there. Okay, so now it's in good profit. I'm going to take my take profit and I'm going to put a take profit up here. Okay, so all this is in the course. This is why I always say like you have to go through the course if you're going to show up to these lives. So I'm going to put a take profit up there just in case it wicks up there. And there's a part of me that's like, Drew, just get out of the trade right now. Like you've this is your third trade. You've made your good money. It's pretty much at my take profit. So I'm gonna get out of the trade. Right. So that was my third trade there, guys. It's pretty much at my uh where I want to take profit, this blue line right here. But it might go to this black line. So there you go. That's your full take profit. So I would just get out of the trade right here, guys. Take your, well, if you're trading on 3 lots or whatever, you probably made $70 or something, right? So take that and boom, it's hitting our fair value gap. Okay. So it hit the where we wanted price to go. So just get out. You're not intraday trading. You're not waiting for price to go up to here. And you got your stop loss like way the heck down here, right? Which would be a shitty trade. But anyways, okay, so we did our 3 trades. I feel good about that because it's 10:15, and I was kinda worried. I was like, "Oh my god, are we gonna get our 3 trades today?" Okay, so hopefully we get 1 more trade, here today, and if you've taken your 3 trades, if you just did what I did, you made good profits today, but, if you haven't taken your 3 trades, because I know some people missed the first trade, then, we'll find 1 more trade for you guys here. So the NASDAQ, I'm gonna delete this line. Okay, so here you go. Look at this right away. We're getting our next trade right here. So this is a short in US30. Okay, remember this could be a liquidity sweep, so we have to wait for our entry model. And I'm actually going to move this line down to here. Okay, so you can see it's lined up with this body, it's lined up with this wick, and that's just more kind of confirmations with the candle. And yeah, so right now it's saying like, oh no, just wait, right? Who knows? This could go back up here. But if we get a short, a body open below here, that's an A plus setup. It's below the VWAP. It's in a downtrend. All the confirmations that I teach in the course are like lining up with this, right? You can see if we get a short from here, but I don't know if we're going to get one or not. We have to wait and see. Your long position. So we could get a trade of this because it's ranging. Like no matter what direction it goes, you can take a trade. So I'll just put a line on here. This might be confusing because it's going to be like green line, but we have to leave this one here. I'm going to label this, guys. I'll call this 9. We'll just call this one 930, just so that you know that's the 930 line. It's the 932 high, right? This is the low. Okay. And so if it goes here, you're going long. It might stop there though, but there's a fair value gap. This fair value gap got taken out. There's going to be fair value gaps through here if we get along. This is what we want. We want this trade here. It's going to be a better trade. The NASDAQ, this is a very high risk short. You could take a very high risk short here. I wouldn't recommend taking it, but it could go down. Yeah, see, there you go. It just broke above. So you can't take that trade. So this guy here, this is the one I want. This is a nice one. I'm going to do this one for fun. So I'm going to drop my lot sizes to 1 on this little guy here. So 1 lot. I've got 1 lot in. Oh, I'm on the wrong chart. Got to go to US30. No, let's do more than that. That's stupid. I'm going to do 5 lots in here if it gives us our trade. So yeah, if you've done your 3 trades, just if you want to take the trade, just do 1 lot in there. And if this is your 3rd trade, like this is a good trade. So, do what you feel comfortable with. Maybe 5 to 6. If you're really comfortable, do 10. Who knows? If you're a gambler, do the maximum. I'm just joking. Don't do the maximum. Okay, so here you go. Here, that's not the entry model. So I'm going to wait another minute. Okay, because we could have it come up here and then it actually opens. Oh, there you go. Okay, so it took out that there. So let's just wait and let's see what happens here. It comes up. We got another 40 seconds. Let's go and we're gonna we're gonna put this on US30. We're gonna go to the 15-minute, no, the hourly, and we're just gonna look back in time. So this is where it's going. It's going all the way down here. Okay. So this is going to be a late entry, guys, but we have to wait for proper model here. Okay. So, seeing it's down so far and look, it's overextended for the day, like it's way down. So you're going to drop your lot sizes. Okay. There you go. Okay. So I'm in my trade. Man, why is this thing? I don't know with what is with this freaking broker, but it's so damn slow. Like I click the button and then like 3 seconds later, the trade shows up. So my entry sucks. It's right around here, but it should play out. And then you're going to add your, I'm not with Tradeovate today, guys, or Tradeify. I'm using a different one of my older accounts. And the broker is like crap. I forget the name of the broker. But anyways, it gives horrible entries. You click the button and then you see your trade 3 seconds later. Okay, so it's in profit right now. So what I always say is if you feel uncomfortable, get out of the freaking trade. If it feels like, oh, it's too good to be true, then get out of the trade. So I'm going to take the profits from this little trade here. I'm actually taking it right now just because this is my fourth trade, right? Okay. You stay in the trade if you want, but and this is the target. The target's like way down here. Okay. So we're far away from the target, but um, I'm going to say the target is, oh, like that, like pretty much where the bottom of that little trend line is. Okay, so you can see where I've put it. See all these equal wicks. You got this body here. If you really wanted to like zoom into things, you'd have to drop to the 1 minute chart, go way back in time, and then look for fair value gaps in here. Uh, Honestly, guys, by the time I did that, the trade might have already played out. so, so I don't know if I want to scroll back in time there, but yeah, that'd be the proper way to do things. I just know there's going to be a lot of 1 minute fair value gaps around this area because there's equal wicks, there's the body, right? So price should come down to here, and institutions would want to take out the liquidity here. Okay. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. But once again, just look at the candles and see what they're doing. Okay. Also, you can do stuff like this, move your trend line. Like you're in good profits. You don't want to be greedy, guys. Like just, if something tells you, oh, I want to get out, then just get out. Okay. Watch the wicks. Okay. If this wick comes down here, then we know, oh, it's probably going to go to here. If it starts to go sideways and we get two neutral candles, or even one neutral candle, say the next candle opens here, and it's broken the trend line, and you got in, I forget what candle we got in. I think we got in on this one. I forget. And you got in, say, around here, and it opens there, then just get the hell out of the trade. Right? I think I sold on this candle. I forget where I sold. Anyways, but you can see it's having a little pullback here. Overall, guys, like it's probably going to come down. Like I can't see it just going like this up, but there you go. So that would be my get the hell out of the trade, right? But likely it will go up and then come back down. But you don't want to let it go right back to your entry, right? Like there's no point doing that. You're in profit. Just take the profit. Okay. It could just go sideways here and then down, or it could go back up to the uh, red line there, and then it could come back down. You want to look for fair value gaps in here. So there's one all the way up here. So price could come up to here or here, right? We'll put a line right there. We'll just see if it comes back up there. It's already broken our trend line, so you should be out of the trade. Okay, we can delete our trend line. Okay, and we'll see if price comes here, maybe wicks to there, and then comes back down. Okay, this could be your next trade if you want, because we still have it's 10:23. So if price comes back up to here and then it's showing signs of weakness, like it does something like this up here, then you could get in another short in this area because likely it'd come down to here. Okay. So Yeah, these are all just things that you'll learn, like, over time. So, was that our 3rd trade or 4th trade? That was our 4th trade. Okay, good. We did 4 trades today so far. I feel better about that because, I wanna give you guys, like, a whole bunch of trades because I know not everyone shows up at 9:30, right? To do, to get every single trade because that US30 trade, 9:32, sometimes it happens at 9:33, and, I know a lot of people have a hard time making it to, 9:30. Like, there's always just a couple people online, and I have a hard time too because I gotta get my son ready for school, and then my wife's usually like, "Can you make me something for breakfast?" Because 'Cause I'm making his lunch, right? I'm already in the kitchen, so, um, I always I tend to not eat until I'm done trading, like, I'll just eat at, like, 10:30 because I'm, getting up there, right? So I try and, like, fast in the morning a bit because I noticed when I eat right away in the morning, my stomach's all kinda messed up till the afternoon. So I got a banana here. This is what I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat a banana, and then I've got my drink, which I drink every single day. It's kind of like a energy type drink that I make and kind of gets me going. You know what I'd really like to do, guys, is in this community is have like a uh not really like a fitness thing, but like a daily like kind of the task thing, right? Like when you become full-time trading, you end up having a lot of time. Like, basically, I'm trading for an hour, and then the next time I'm back on the trades is, like, 9 PM or 8 PM or whatever. So, like, you got a lot of time throughout your day. So, like, every single day, I'll go to the gym. It'd be pretty cool to have something like that is, like, the members make their daily planner or something like that, right? Be pretty neat. But anyways, you gotta get full time with your trading to do things like that, or you gotta retire. Okay, so yeah, this guy's doing what we want. It's just so slow right now. We got another 4 minutes. So I guess what we could do here is put a trend line. This is the time when we started looking at gold yesterday and we found that amazing trade. So let's put gold on this chart over here. And who knows, maybe yeah, it's just trending down. That's the hourly chart. So it's just crashing, crashing, crashing. Yeah, gold's on a rampage here. So gold overall, guys, looking bearish, right? For intraday trading. Yeah, look at that. Oh, it touched our fair value gap, so that's good. And let's take the VWAP off. It's kind of confusing. So gold is totally freaking ranging. So here's the range for your intraday trades in gold. I'd say it's like that, roughly. And yeah, it looks like probably shorts for gold. There's a bunch of fair value gaps through here. So if you want to continue trading after this live, like say you didn't get your 3 trades and you're like, oh, I need to do one more or two more or something like that, you could trade gold short, right? Go into the 1 minute chart. You could fine tune your lines here. And you can see this guy is right there. We know that way back here on the 15-minute chart, so you'd have to scroll back there, find your fair value gaps. You got a fair value gap for sure right here. This would be your first take profit. You have to wait for price to open above or sorry, below the line. And yeah, so this guy here is going for the 932 low. And you got a trade right here. Okay, a real little piddly trade. But anyways, if what happened there? My Welcome to Apple TV just opened up on my screen, my other screen. How do I get rid of this? Good thing I'm not in a trade. There you go, it's gone. Okay, I know you guys didn't see that, but welcome to Apple TV just opened up on the other screen. Pretty funny. So, got this down here. Why is it not here? Let's bring this up. Yeah. Okay. And that's not a fair value gap. What the heck? Oh, that's pathetic. Look at that. Okay. So, yeah, this is not a trade. Anyways, on the 15-minute chart, way back in time there, you're going to find fair value gaps. So that's where I'd look for. But, anyways, you short from here. I know it's close, like it's closest for the short setup because that other line is way the heck up here. But, yeah, on the higher time frames, it just looks like it's going to come down. It's just trending down. So this is ranging. You could go like this, give you a sooner, like a quicker trade. And then there's probably fair value gaps through here. So this short here for a scalp trade is not that great. Oh, it's time. It's 10:30. Um, this is a good trade here. So I'd rather see a long from gold. Anyways, I'm going to try and do this for you guys. Is at the end of the session, we'll look at gold, and then you'll have a gold trade as well. So something like that, right? So the long you definitely make more profit with the long, but with the short, you have to go back to the 15-minute chart, look at it, and see where those fair value gaps are. There's probably a bunch down here, like in this area. But yeah, you get a long here, but we don't know. So this is definitely a range. It's definitely ranging there. So that's what I'd be looking at. Okay, and US30 has taken off there. Okay. So it's not really giving a trade as well, just because it's very bearish and you probably don't want to be trading long through this. You'd want to trade long with a candle body open above here. So there's another trade for US. Another trade, guys, is this guy through here. So body opens above here. You could trade. You just go find your fair value gap. Let's delete. Oh, there's one right there. Let's delete this. And there's one. Yeah, so just right here. So this would be your trade for your long if it price gets up there. Is you could trade from here to here. A body opens above the green line, and then this here, uh, you could short a break of this trend line because that's the trend is it's down, right? So like the odds are we're going to come down here with US30 and gold. That's the trade setup for gold. I wouldn't want to take this short. Like that's pathetic, right? That's nothing. So, anyways, that's it for me for today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I forgot to look at the messages yesterday. Good morning, brother. Good morning. David Fox is in here now. That's awesome. Okay. So, yeah, yesterday I forgot to look at the messages. So sorry for anyone that commented yesterday. I forgot to look at the messages yesterday. And that's it for today's live. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it. I did really good today. I'll have to add up what I did, but I just did good because I was on a huge account. so, so hopefully you guys did good as well. We did 4 trade calls, 100% profits. Everything was profitable today. There was no losses. So that's awesome. And yeah, you got 2 more trade setups here to do. So I guess in reality, we called 6 trades today because one of, both these are going to play out, but it could take a while for those to play out. So that's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And I will see the VIPs live tomorrow. If you're what they call standard and premium member and you want to be a part of the VIP, you can just click on tomorrow's live webinar and you can upgrade there if you want to. Not forcing you to, just if you want to, that'd be awesome because the more the merrier, right? So that's it. And this is what a VIP is like, guys. Like it's like I'm sitting here and I'm just trading with you and I'm calling out where price is going to go. And you can see if you go back and watch the recording, you'll see it pretty much does what I'm saying. But here's the big thing is you'll learn everything through the course. So Go through the course. You have to go through the course, okay? Just don't show up to the VIP lives and think like, "Oh, if I click buy and sell when he's saying, then I'm gonna make a bunch of money," because, the course is gonna help you out, okay? And the course is open to everyone right now, so please go through the course. That's it.